look world, look how much I've built here, and yeah, try and challenge it. You're not going to get anywhere. Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Untitled Tarot. Welcome back if you've been here before, and hello to any new visitors to the channel. Now, I did do readings for Mars transits Capricorn, which initially was going to be Mars ingress Capricorn, but hey ho, you know, time passes, events happened. So I'm vaguely on time with Saturn ingressing Aquarius. Now, Saturn is only making a brief-ish visit into Aquarius before it goes retrograde and returns back to all this wonderful Capricorn energy that we've all been experiencing, and then moves forward again towards Aquarius at the end of the year, I believe. But I thought it might be useful to look at the energies that Saturn brings with its brief visit into Aquarius. To quote, I think it was horoscope.com or something, grounded Saturn helps unconventional Aries get its act together. So Saturn is the ancient ruler of Aquarius. So Saturn, that's now Uranus, which as we all know is in Taurus at the moment with Venus. But Saturn is at least at home in Aquarius, and all of a sudden it should be that time is turning on our side to help us bring the more unconventional into our lives, or bring the more unconventional into being. At least that's the ideal hope from this incredibly amateur and not at all an astrologer. So that's what I'm looking at. My notes. That's what I'm looking at, is the energies that Saturn's brief visit to Aquarius are bringing and how best we can use them. So any details about the reading is in the description below. There's a link there for your free birth chart as well, because with these sort of readings you want to watch your sun sign, your moon sign and your rising sign, especially the rising sign, because in ancient astrology that was the most important one. All the other details are down below. This is a general reading, so I suppose general reading rules apply, but it's more of an oracle card based reading than a standard tarot reading spread anyway. So there isn't exactly a past and a present. We're looking at what energies are coming in and how best to deal with them. And on that note, let me bring up the cards. Okay, Sagittarius, and welcome Sagittarius rising and other placements if you've just joined us through the timestamp. Now, if you are Sagittarius rising, this is occurring in your third house, your potential to learn something new and your local neighbourhood, something very much on our minds at the moment. And what I see the advice is being given is basically learn to have a little bit of fun. Not easy at the times that we're in at the moment. But with the lovers, we obviously have that emphasis on relationships. And I want to say relationship with a small r, but if there is a special relationship going on, then I think you're going to find that it elevates to another level. If, however, there is a new relationship coming in, I think it should be quite good for you. But as you know, I don't like to focus on the relationship side of things, love relationship side of things in readings. But I can't deny we have the Lovers card defining the reading. We have the Loving Man out of the Quantum Oracle, and we have Fated Meeting out of the Akashic Tarot. So all of these indicating a raise up to a new level. And I think that new level will be of self-understanding and understanding of other. We have the Starseed card about what lights you up. So it's showing that influence of, the otherworldly, for one thing. And that is, especially since it's clarified by the One of Forces, the Akashic field of information coming through to you. And the Akashic Field card is very much one of new opportunities, as is this Queen of Keys card here. This last column, is quite an interesting one, but I'll come on to this in a moment. We have the savouring pleasure. I fully embrace bliss in my life. There is a lesson here, definitely, about looking at what you have in your life that you can value. But I did really get the impression of, yes, relax and have some fun. Because I don't remember your previous readings that I've done for you, Sagittarius, but I do feel that this emphasis on fun, on love, on happiness and bliss being a new thing, being a new influence that maybe you haven't had chance to have for a while. The Four of Forces here with spring and autumn is showing that this is the time to start a new project. Whatever this new project may be, it may be one that you've thought of. I've got a feeling that with all these cards, it's a new thing coming in, but something that you need to make a choice with the Lover's card to actually step in and go, you know what, I'm going to do this because it's going to make me happy, savouring pleasure. You will have clarity, and you also have the ability to go, yeah, I can do this, or no, I can't do that at the moment, but I can plan for it and set the seeds for it. But tackle what you can go for. It will form, it will create a form of transformation for you, a personal transformation that really brings you into your own power with the Magician card here. There is study involved in this, but interestingly, it may be a very people-orientated study, which one would assume would mean online at the moment because we're all in isolation, and if you're not, why not? But this is study of learning how to, whoops, I'll just throw the card around, learning how to protect what is yours, but in a way that with this Four of Pentacles, you know how in the Rider-Waite deck, the Four of Pentacles can be very closed in, very sort of mine, I'm looking after this. This isn't. This is a celebration. This is a building a firm foundation, protecting it, but going, look world, look how much I've built here. And yeah, try and challenge it. You're not going to get anywhere. Why don't you come and join instead of come and challenge? And again, giving that partnership vibe. There is a new beginning. There's several new beginning cards here. We've got the transformation of the Judgment card. We've got the bringing new things into being with this spring and autumn card. I don't want to say sowing your seed, not after what I've said about all the love cards, but it is a matter of planting seeds ready to get a harvest later. You notice that the Empress is conspicuously absent here, but the Queen of Keys here is very much about starting your own business, starting your own project, starting something practical, and this is being achieved by force of will. We have, no, I can't pronounce that one, Ayalahel, one of the angels, who is representing mental force, and in that same column we have the Ace of Swords, clarity. So I think that whatever your path forward is, with a little bit of determination on your side, and by you saying, picking your battles carefully and seeing not just picking what battles that you are going to fight, but picking what battles you want to fight, picking the battles that have the most healing end result that you can see. Now, whether this is healing for you or healing for around you, but I want to say that this, as much as I like to say my readings are quite personal, this is not just for you. This is for you and everyone around you. There is a wonderful community vibe here, as emphasised with the Three of Cups. With the Three of Cups straight under that divine physician, the battles that you choose should be the battles that have the most healing outcome, and this will cause a celebration, and that celebration will be showing you showing your strength and other people celebrating it. But there is study here. There is study here, and there is study involved with people, involved with relationships, and certainly an elevating of certain relationships that are around you. And this fated meeting card also emphasizes that whole idea of a new beginning coming in, because as much as this fated meeting obviously refers to the loving man and the lovers cards, I feel it also relates to this Queen of Keys, this some event, some news, some one would assume, online meeting where suddenly someone goes, I've got all this stuff and I don't know what to do with it. And you're in a position of, I know what to do, but I haven't got the stuff. You know, it brings a partnership surging forward for the next phase. And this is, again, sowing your seeds now for the harvest later. Saturn is dashing into Aquarius, then going retrograde back into Capricorn, then surging ahead into Aquarius come December time, I think. So you're setting the seeds now for things that are really going to come into play come midwinter. Christmas if that's your thing, midwinter if it's not. But this is something that is going to be celebrated. And that there is such a wonderful sense of triumph with this Four of Pentacles here. And that is not a card that you would normally associate with the sense of triumph. But it is time for you to learn to savour pleasure, savour the good things, look at the value of things that are around you. So I think that might be what I'll call the reading, discover the value. Now, if this means anything to you already, Sagittarius, if you're playing with some sort of nascent idea, then please do comment down below. Press subscribe while you're there. I will be doing new moon readings late, but it's a really important new moon, so I'll explain all that when I get there. In the meantime, good luck with this. Look for the good things. Follow the healing intent. Cheers.